Hi guys, welcome back to Black Coffee Builds. My name is Henry. So today I'll be building a convertible changing table to put in the nursery of our house. Our current setup is far from ideal, and I want changing our baby's diapers to involve less strain and to be more streamlined. There's no reason to let what should be such a simple task soil your day. So without further delay, let's do our duty as builders and start this project. Okay guys, with those poop jokes out of the way, we're gonna start by cutting some 3/4 inch plywood down to size to make the carcass of the changing table. This table is gonna be about 35 inches tall, 25 for the body and about 10 for the base and legs, 38 inches long and 21 inches deep. On the left side, I'm putting in 3 drawers and the right is just going to be a cabinet with a door. I'm going to slide the divider piece into the body by cutting a shallow channel out in the top and bottom pieces. Unfortunately, due to the way that I planned to arrange and attach all of the pieces together, the back part of the channel would be an exposed hole. Thankfully, with the thin strip of plywood, wood glue, wood filler, and a Japanese pull saw, this is a really easy fix. I also made a mistake when cutting out the channel. Thankfully, I realized pretty quickly and was able to fix this with wood filler and a piece of a paint stir stick. Since this isn't shop furniture, I decided to try to use some edge banding to make the exposed plywood edges look a bit cleaner. I had never done this before, but it was actually easy. Just take your time and be very careful when trimming the edge. This snipping tool is perfectly flat on one side and is really useful for this purpose. I definitely would recommend getting this tool if you plan on doing any edge banding. I also used 2 different trimmers for trimming the excess. I found this red Fast Cap brand double-sided trimmer to produce a closer and cleaner cut, but your mileage may vary. If you can, I would sand and rasp the edge banding. The goal is to never have anything get caught on and pull up the edge banding, and I think the rasp made for a much better result. I attached the body pieces together with pocket holes and wood glue. This is the back piece and I'm attaching the top and bottom to it with the help of my woodpecker square clamps. I also attached the sides to the body with pocket holes, however, I did this incorrectly. The screws were going in towards the outer edge. What I should have done is screw them from the outside where they would have been biting into more plywood. In a way, it all worked out. Live and learn, do as I say, not as I do, etc. filled the holes that were going to be very visible with pocket hole plugs and wood filler. I had some leftover paint from my miter saw station build, so I used that again. It is Trailing Vine by Behr Marquee, which can be found at Home Depot. I then started cutting out the drawers with 1/2-inch plywood. The drawers are going to be 19 inches by 19 inches and 7 inches deep. Unlike the drawers in my miter station, these drawers will have channels on the side pieces to support the bottom instead of screwing and nailing the bottom into the sides. The woodpecker square clamps were, once again, invaluable for the assembly process. The backside piece is cut purposely shallower than the others to allow the bottom to slide in. I then screwed the bottom into the back piece for extra security. I decided to get a little fancy with the drawer faces. I'm going to cut out a thick bevel on all 4 sides of the face. I used my Wixley digital angle gauge to offset my saw blade by 15 degrees. I made this jig you see specifically for this project. It's as simple as it looks. It took maybe 10 minutes to assemble. I had leftover drawer pulls from the miter saw station, so I'm going to use them for this project as well. When installing drawer faces, I recommend using cards for a consistent reveal on all sides. I'm temporarily putting in screws where the pulls will go to secure the face until it is permanently secured with screws from the back. Next, I made the cabinet door. Like the drawers, the door sides will have a channel to house the 1/4-inch panel. The top and bottom additionally have a tenon at each end, and the tenon is made to utilize the side channels like a mortise. used a 1 3/8 inch Forstner bit to bore out a cup for these Blum brand soft close inset hinges. I'll link these in the description. I made a decorative little stopper so the door wouldn't swing beyond the threshold. Here I'm cutting out a base for the legs. In retrospect, I might have joined them with a half lap joint, but I definitely wouldn't have used the pocket holes in the way that I did. But oh well, it worked out fine. I made the legs out of red oak. I also made the top baby bed holder out of this, as you'll see later. The legs were each about 9 inches long, and I decided to give them a slight taper starting about 4 inches from the top. I'm not sure what the best method to mark out the depth of the cut would be, but the saddle T-squares seemed to work well enough. To cut the legs I used a Rockler taper jig, which worked great. After a few coats of poly, I attached the legs to the base with a long screw. I decided to make the top piece span the entire length of the body so that I could have a few small storage compartments along with a space for the changing mat. After a quick test fit, I decided to give the outer perimeter edge a round over. I attached the top piece with just 2 flat brackets and a couple of screws so that it could be removed and we could still use the piece when changing diapers is no longer necessary. And with that, this convertible changing table is finished. I think it turned out well and is really functional so far. It stores a surprising amount of stuff, which my wife is really pleased with. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. I may post a follow-up video reviewing how well this works. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video useful and you can make something similar in your own home. Even if you don't have a baby, you could build everything but the top portion and still have a nice piece of furniture. As always, links to some of the materials I use can be found down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. I will see you guys on the next project, right here on Black Coffee Builds.